How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And today we're going to be doing a little barley wine style action in the form of a Blue Point beer. Blue Point is from Long Island, New York, and this is their American barley wine called Old Howling Bastard. I know I've had Blue Point before. I couldn't tell you what, but I know I've had it before, but I've never had this particular one. This is gifted to me today, so I figured might as well do a review. Never look a free beer horse in the mouth. So, yeah, so like I said, we're going to be doing this nice American barley wine. As far as what it says on the label, it says Blue Point Brewing Company, Long Island, Old Howling Bastard, barley wine style ale, 10% ABV. On the side here, we got technical description, 60 IBU, 10% ABV. There's an OG up there. Blue Point Brewing Company's Old Howling Bastard, named after infamous local character, is a very strong ale with plenty of character all its own. Made with English two-row barley and Vienna malt, reaching an alcohol content of 10%, barley wine ale should be consumed in moderation. Its strong malty character flavors are balanced by lots and lots of fresh hops. Try this in a snifter or wine glass. Never forget that after a few glasses, you may very well become an Old Howling Bastard, or the Old Howling Bastard. Available Thanksgiving until we run out. So this comes out in Thanksgiving. I don't see any date code on here, but if it comes out Thanksgiving and it's this year's version, which would make it next year's version, you're almost looking about a year old, which should be nice. Probably dial back those hops a little bit, which I like a little bit dial back hops on my American barley wines. Let's see over here. Brewed and bottled by Blue Point Brewing Company, Long Island, New York. We're proud to be independently owned and operated with no corporate ties. This is the brewery, blah, 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 blah. And Blue Point Brewing Company, freshness seals, a simple commitment to freshness, da-da-da, government warning stuff, and that's about it. Label-wise, it's cool. A bit shiny. I don't know, you probably can't notice, but it's very, very glossy. I don't know, something about glossy labels kind of weird me out a little bit. I am weird, so that weirds me out. But yeah, the art of the Old Howling Bastard, the old guy on there, that's really well done. The layout's pretty cool. Just the Blue Point Brewing Company logo itself just leaves me a little wanting. But overall, not too shabby. But like I say, proof is in the pudding. And the pudding, in this case, is beer. So hopefully this shows and proves. Get a nice whiff there. Almost smell like caramel. Definitely wasn't really overly hoppy. It was a big malty sweet caramel nose to it. So let's see what she has to offer. That is an intensely creamy head, like super creamy. The bubbles are microscopic to the point where they're almost not even bubbles. This has got this almost pudding-like top on top of it. Off-white and just off-white and looks uber delicious. It's like the haziest color-wise of the body. It's just like, it's like an orange with just a hint of red. A little bit of carbonation, not too much in it. Almost a perfect, for me, the perfect amount of murkiness to it. It's like got this density that I covet in my beers. That looks pretty damn snazzy, if I do say so myself. That head is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So let's see what she has, if we can get a nose on this sucker. I mean, it smells like an American barley wine. The hops are there, but there is a nice sweetness to it. Like I said, almost like a caramel, which is what I got coming right off the bottle. It smells like super well balanced from its hops to its malts. It just smells like a candy, like a caramel candy. It smells chewy. It smells like almost like a sugar daddy, like a toffee mixed with caramel. Oh, if it tastes anything like that, it's going to be quite delicious. Yeah, it smells like a really nice beer. Really, really nice. Well, it looks caramel. It smells caramel. Let's see if it tastes caramel. Cheers. That's really nice. That's a really nice beer. said, it's like almost like a sugar daddy, that caramel coffee sweetness. And the hops are definitely there. It definitely has that American barley wine style hop bite to it, but it's not overpowering. It's not super drying. There's a bit of a bite, but it's not drying to a point where it's irritating for me. Really nice fluffy density to the body. Really drinkable. And there's a bit of booziness there. That is definite. I taste the booze and it's got a slight little bit of burn right about there. But it's very minimal and it's definitely not that bad. It's not off-putting. Like I said, it says on here it comes out around Thanksgiving. We're early October when I'm reviewing this, so this has to be last year's bottle. That hops have been pulled down a little bit. That booziness might have been pulled down a little bit from a year sitting. So, yeah. It's a really nice beer. I come into Blue Point stuff. Like I said, I've had it before. I've had stuff on draft. It's, stuff that you usually find at, like, seafood houses, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I know I've had it before. Nothing's really kind of blowing my doors off. But, so I wasn't going into this expecting much. But I'm quite pleasantly surprised. Which is a really, really, really nice beer. Grading wise, I would give it 89. This is a really nice beer. Really perfect representation of American Barleywine style ale, especially with that little bit of age on it. For me, just makes it that much better. So I give it 89 overall. Availability and value, like I said, this was gifted to me. I didn't pay for it, so I'm going to give it a big NA on those two. But yeah, 89 overall. It's a really, really nice beer. Really good. I'm a fan. If I can find some more of this, I'd pick it up. I mean, if you're a fan of barley wine style ales, American barley wine style ales, definitely give it a swirl, especially if you're looking for something a little bit dialed back hops and a little bit malt forward. If you're a fan of barley wines in general, if you're a fan of, what this actually is like? A hop forward old ale, like an old English ale, and a real old English ale, like your J.W. Lee's, your Thomas Hardy's, your North Coast Old Stocks, like that kind of beer, but a little bit more hop forward. So it's kind of like old ales and barley wines kind of flirt back and forth with each other. So that's really kind of where it sits for me. That's definitely what it tastes like to me. So yeah, if you're a fan of old ales, real old English ales, like I said, North Coast Old Stock, Thomas Hardy, Yorkshire Stingo from Samuel Smith. If you like that, if you want a little bit of hop forward on that, or you want to buy one of these and let it sit a while, definitely be something you want to check out. So yeah, Blue Point Old Howling Bastard Barley Wine Ale. Good beer. Check it out. So yeah, it's another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't, or somewhere in between. You can leave comments in the comment section below. That would be awesome. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.